growth begins once you get really uncomfortable. And I'm real uncomfortable, okay? Hello. It is Tuesday and I'm finally starting the video a little earlier in the week. And yeah, I was able to cancel my fucking mush mouth word vomit. I was able to cancel my LA Fitness membership. Cheers for me, because I had a bill due today and that paid my bill. I wasn't even able to cancel it. They was giving me the run around, which is why apparently they got some big ass lawsuit against them because they make it so hard for people to cancel their membership. I called my bank. Hello, they won't let me get out of this membership. I need my money back. Boom, here we are. Which I should have done this a week ago, but clearly I needed the money today, so we did it today. But before we really get into it, let's do this intro. Hello, hey, how are you? My name is Medina. This channel is just a diary of my life and I hope you enjoy it. I'm trying to turn the spirits, y'all. I'm trying to, because I'm honestly getting a little cringy at the fact that my life has fallen apart and it's for anybody to see on the internet. Kind of getting a little cringy, but also it's like, it is what it is. It's just life. But I do want to like just change my tone. Like I'm tired of just like, my life's so sad, blah, 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 because it's just not that deep. And I'm really trying to retrain my mind to remember that it's not that deep. I got food, I got a place to stay. What more can you ask for? What more can you really ask for? Like life is really lifing for everybody. And I'm just reminding myself to stay, oh, look at Sonia. Oh my gosh, wait a second. ADHD. Why I look into the fucking corner and it's this caricature of my sister. Oh, ain't she gorgeous though? Now I gotta go remind her that I just saw this because she looks so cute. Oh my gosh. And just like that, we're back. Hopefully I don't get sidetracked again. But like I said, it's Tuesday and I'm feeling a little better. I'm feeling a little more settled, but I'm trying to not get too settled because of course I'm staying with my sister and my brother. They happen to live in my dad's old house, so it's real homey, it's real familiar. With my sister, love my sister loads. With my brother, love him too, but that nigga be loud as shit at night. He be up at 5 o'clock in the morning yelling at strangers on TikTok about football. Blows my mind. But anyways, outside of truly anything, I feel like a lever of comfort here, probably just because it's family and like it's a place that I've been a bajillion times. So yeah, I'm feeling okay here. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I can sit and rest for a second, but we can't rest too long because if we rest too long, we'll just get comfortable. So I'm giving myself 6 weeks. 6 weeks from today. Hey Siri, what's 6 weeks from now? Tuesday, November 25th. Damn, that seems... Damn, it's already middle of October. Damn, 6 weeks felt like the beginning of November, but 6 weeks is actually the end of November. My deadline for myself is that I just need to be somewhere different in 6 weeks. Originally, I was like, maybe I'll just get a job in Philly, like get a little another nanny job because I could find a nanny job easy because I always have and I know that I could. Get a little nanny job here, stay with my sister and my brother for like 3 months, save like 10K and then move. But then I'm like, if you stay for 3 months, you can stay for 6 months. If you stay for 6 months, you can stay for a year. We don't need to do that. We don't need to get too comfortable. And I'm grateful for feeling comfortable here, you know, like I'm grateful for feeling at peace and feeling settled. But I mean, I felt comfortable anywhere. Even when I was with the wives, I felt comfortable there. Even if I was to go stay with Nikki, I would feel comfortable there because the people that I'm staying with, I genuinely feel like they want me around. But I just don't need to get too comfortable somewhere where I'm not meant to be staying. And of course I'm not meant to stay here because the plan is to move to Chicago. So starting today, I'm going to be on an intense job search in Chicago. Originally, I was going to apply for jobs in Chicago, Philly, and Jersey. Philly, no. Jersey's not considering living there anymore, so it's just Chicago. And I'm like, even if I find a nanny job there, I just need to go there with a job so that I have a way of making money. Because the car situation with my friend, it kind of fell apart because she was driving her grandmom's car. Her grandmom's car now needs a new transmission. If you know anything about cars, if you need a new transmission, you need a new car. So we gotta switch gears. But that just means I'm going to have to really kick it up a notch, kick it up several notches, because I've been doing the bare minimum, and I know that I've been doing the bare minimum, and it's like, it is what it is, because I've just been trying to stay afloat. But now that I'm at a place of like peace, and I keep saying that, like, I feel like my body is trying to protect me from trauma, not protect me from trauma, but this is like some sort of trauma response, not feeling like I can feel sad. But I think a part of that is true. Probably it is some sort of trauma response, but also like, I need to let go that this is something that I should be sad over. Like, this isn't anything that I should be sad over. Did I have to get rid of all of my things? Yes. But was it just things? Yes. Also yes. And a lot of my things are with my friend Nikki, and they got repurposed. And even more of my things are with people who needed them. Somebody got a whole living room set for free. They probably needed it. Somebody got a bed for free. They probably needed it. So it's like, nothing that I had went to waste except for my mattress. That bitch is on the ground somewhere. But everything else got repurposed and went to a new home that hopefully the people who have it will appreciate it and love it as much as I did. And I just have to let go. Like, I can buy all new things. I can buy new furniture. I can buy a new mattress. I can buy, well, right now I can't buy shit because I ain't got no money. But the money is coming. The money is on the way, and when the money is here, I'll be able to buy everything that I desire plus more. So I need to stop even looking at this as like, oh, this is just some sad ass shit. Like, it's not. I don't need to make it sadder than it needs to be. Of course, am I in a very transitional place? Yes, but this can also be deeply fucking transformative if I let it. Like, I really have the power to change my life, and I need to just remind myself that. And I was even saying that in the last video, that I need to just remind myself that this is a period of transformation. This isn't like some like, woe is me. This is everything that I prayed for in a different package. But you don't always get exactly what you ask for. You get what you need. God gives you what you need, not always what you ask for. And clearly I need this for a multitude of reasons. So I'm switching my tone, and we are going to be grateful. We're going to be grateful, y'all. My life is about to change. My life is changing. Things are changing in front of my eyes. Things are changing. Nothing is going to be the same. And I can't even be sad about the things that I've let go of, because what's to come is going to blow me away. And I know it. And I just have to keep that in mind, and also do the work. Apply for jobs. I was going to say start doing the work to move, but my shit is all packed up, ready to go. I just got to figure out when I'm going. And I talked to my friend Liv today, and ooh, you want to go here with Zoo? I didn't even see it yet, but yeah, let's go. I talked to my friend today, and we're going to like really start making this move make sense in terms of clearing out the space, solidifying a day for me to leave. Originally the day was going to be November 14th, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's giving that it'll be probably December, or maybe like late November, or it could be November 14th. You never know. So much can change in a month. You never motherfucking know. So yeah, I'm switching gears, y'all. I'm switching gears. We gotta be more grateful. I gotta be more grateful. That's a reminder to myself first. I have to be more grateful. Y'all motherfuckers might be grateful already, but me and this silly brain of mine, it convinces me all the time that this is the worst shit that can happen. And it's just not, babe. My sister is sending me Instagram reels as if she's not in the room right next to me. It's funny because last night we were literally sitting at the kitchen table, hours just fucking laughing, talking shit. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss all of these things. But we've got to grow, right? We've got to grow. All of this is happening to me right now because I have got to grow. God is forcing me to grow, quite literally. He's forcing me. He's saying, babe, I'm gonna make you as uncomfortable as possible. As uncomfortable as possible. Because that's where growth begins. Growth begins once you get really uncomfortable. And I'm real fucking uncomfortable, okay? Real fucking uncomfortable. Hello. I am obviously in the car, and it's Thursday night. I just stopped I just stopped Ubering for the night, and I'm sitting in the car. I actually just went to my sister's house to pee, and then I went in there and she was using the bathroom, so I had to pee on her patio. Pretty gross, but I guess this is life when you live with somebody who only has one bathroom, and that's just what it is. I just ran into my first probably debacle of many, and now I'm pretty sure I have pee on the bottom of my pants, and I probably have pee on my hands. Let me use some fucking hand sanitizer. But none of this is why I came on here to talk. I was just listening to a interview on the Soft White Underbelly channel by, I don't know if the guy was a psychologist or anything like that. Turns out the guy is actually a fucking creep, but that's regardless of the point. He was talking all about attachment issues and attachment styles, and the way, or the effect that attachment styles can just affect on an entire person's life, not just on their relationships with people, but their relationship with themselves, their ability to become addicted to substances and all of these things. And I've always known that I have a pretty anxious attachment style. Let me actually just tell y'all the different attachment styles while we're here, just in case you guys don't know. Let me look it up. Different attachment styles. Let's see. So the 4 different attachment styles are secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. Secure usually means you're confident, you have high self-worth, and you accept support. Anxious, you're usually clingy, highly emotional, and seeking reassurance. Avoidant is you're usually distant, unemotional, and avoids closeness. And disorganized means you're usually like a mixture of avoidant and anxious, but it says you're usually intense, push-pull, unpredictable. And I feel like depending on the situation, I'm typically anxious, but there are times when I have an avoidant attachment style, but typically I have a very anxious attachment style. And in the video, the guy was explaining how when you have an anxious attachment style, you tend to overperform, and you tend to do a lot to just get people. It's a manipulation tactic in itself, to be completely honest. And I've always known, not always, but I've learned recently over the years that my desire to overperform and like do the most to make somebody love me, or make somebody see my worth, or make somebody stay in my life or whatever, I didn't always know it was manipulation, but as I got older and I learned about manipulation, of course, I realized that it's a manipulation tactic. Even sometimes when you're overly emotional in a situation, usually when you're reacting to something and you're overly emotional, especially when another person is involved, specifically when another person is involved, actually, that to me can sometimes be a manipulation tactic. And it doesn't mean intentional, but you're trying to cry and outwardly put out all of these emotions because you're hoping that the person seeing these emotions from you is going to make them do whatever it is that you desire, whether it's whatever the situation is at hand. You want it to work out in your favor, so you're displaying all of these emotions so the person can hopefully feel bad or feel sympathy or compassion, whatever it is, to eventually do what it is that you desire. And what did I say all of that to say? I said all of that to say that I need to heal my attachment styles, because I'm just never going to be in a healthy relationship unless I do. And it's hard because it's something so deeply embedded in you. It's not something that you can just wake up and be like, oh, I'm cured. I'm no longer anxiously attached. Oh, I'm cured. I'm no longer avoidantly attached, or whatever. It's something that can begin from birth, truly. Like so much of your hard wiring develops at such an early age. And shit, I'm fucking 31 now, about to be 32. What the motherfuck? 32. Yikes, gross, barf. But anyways, so much of your hard wiring comes from such an early age and you don't even fucking know it. And I know, because of how I am today and because of the things that I've learned about myself over the years, it makes me so much more hesitant to have children. But it also places such an emphasis on the role of being a parent, because people just really just don't consider all the ways that the little things that they do affect the children around them. After listening to the video and really thinking about it, I'm like, wow, I'm anxiously attached because, one, I never received any sort of emotional support growing up. I had to handle my emotions all the time alone from as long as I can remember. I don't remember ever a time in my life where my parents were there to support me emotionally, ever. I cannot remember it. Maybe as a toddler, I'm praying as a toddler, they were there to support me emotionally. But as long as I can remember, I can't remember a time where I felt like I could be emotionally supported by my parents. I've never felt emotionally safe with my parents ever in life. And that's just what it is. Even today, the relationship that I have with my parents is damn near non-existent, but it's because I do not feel safe with them. And not safe in a physical sense as to I think they'll harm me physically, but emotionally, absolutely. I've never been able to tell my parents how I feel about anything without some sort of repercussion, whether they begin to gaslight me and belittle my feelings or whether they just ignore them completely. Whatever the case may be, I have never felt emotionally safe with my parents, and even just outside of parents. In a lot of my relationships, I've never felt emotionally safe. Family, parents, from parents to siblings to friends to romantic partners to anything, I've always felt very, very disposable. And it's not even just a feeling that I'm just pulling out of my ass. It's based out of like actions and events that have happened. And even sitting here thinking, I'm like, how many relationships do you have right now in your life where you feel actually fully safe? And I can only think of one relationship where I feel 100% safe, and that's with my friend Nikki. We've known each other since we were fucking 17 and 18. We're in our 30s now, and we haven't had many arguments or anything like that. We have a very healthy relationship, and I'm so grateful for it. But even the times where there is a little bit of just weirdness, I know that she has no problem coming to me expressing how she feels, and I have no problem coming to her expressing how I feel. And it's never a fear of anything other than I know she'll hear me and she knows that I'll hear her. And we'll both do whatever we need to accommodate the other person's feelings. And that's the only relationship in my 32 years of life. The only relationship out of everybody that I've come across, family, whatever, even siblings that I'm close to, everybody. The only relationship where I felt I can say something about how I feel without the fear of repercussion is with my friend Nikki. And I'm grateful for it. I mean, beyond grateful. However, it highlights just how unsafe I feel. Ooh. Dang, the light can cut off. Let me turn the car on, I guess. It highlights just how... Alright. All of this is not necessary. But it highlights just how unsafe I feel in general across the board in every other relationship. And I don't want to feel like this anymore. I'm past the age where I can just blame everything on my parents. And of course, my parents did a fucking number on me. It still drives me crazy thinking about my fucking parents. And just the disservice that they did to me as a child. I feel like I raised myself in a lot of ways, because so many things that I thought were what life was, or like what it is, I had to completely unlearn as an adult. And I had to develop my own values. I had to develop my own belief system. I had to develop my own sense of communication, because I didn't have any of that growing up. I had the basics, which I'm grateful for. I had the shelter. I never had to worry about food. I had never had to worry about any of those things. So in a lot of ways, I'm beyond blessed. And I don't even want to say I'm grateful, because that was my parents' fucking job. So I don't even want to feel like, oh, I'm so grateful that my parents fed me. Bitch, you had to feed me. That's that. And I don't care how people feel about that. Like, no, you shouldn't have kids if you can't fucking feed them. And of course, there are situations where you can't feed your children, but in my opinion, if you cannot afford to take care of kids, you don't need to have them. So, of course, I had my basic human needs taken care of, but my emotional needs, never. And I struggle with it today a lot, because I see people who just talk to their parents casually. Even my sister, every day that I've been here, she's on the phone with her mom talking. And me and her mom talk. Like, I've known her mom. What the fuck is going on? Okay, let me just turn this car off. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This car has overstimulated me. But, like I said, even my sister, seeing the relationship that she has with her mom, I don't feel jealous, but anytime I see people who are close to their parents, it does create a sense of envy in me, because I just do not feel that way with my parents. I cannot be on the phone with my mom longer than 5 minutes, because she makes me so fucking anxious. Like, it's a level of anxiety that drives me crazy. Even my dad, anxious. And it's because they are like fucking grenades, or like ETFs in the ground. I'm waiting, and I'm in a fucking battlefield, not knowing when they're going to erupt. And it's been like that my entire life. They are very hot and cold with their moods and their emotions and their reactions. You never know what you're going to get. And because of that, I've just never felt safe around them. I've never felt like at ease. I've never been like, whew, let me take a load off. Anytime I'm around them, I have to put my armor up. I have to be on guard, because I do not know how they're going to react. And those feelings created a people pleaser. It created somebody who walks on eggshells in relationships, especially emotionally, because I don't know how people are going to react to my emotions. And I've never had the reassurance about my feelings and my emotions that a person should have, a child or an adult. In relationships, I've always been penalized. And it sucks, because it truly started with my parents, and I thought it was normal. I thought it was normal to have people belittle your feelings. I thought it was normal to have people gaslight you into believing you don't feel what you feel. I thought it was normal to have people completely ignore you when you express your feelings. And I don't mean like, oh, little ignore. I mean, I'm telling you how I feel, and you do not respond at all. So I thought that was normal, and I've been conditioned over years of trying to get my parents to see me, and trying to get my parents to love me in the way that I need to be loved, and show up for me in the way that I need them to, that I'm always fighting for that. And I'm always trying to prove my worth, and I'm always trying to overperform so that I can get what I need from people. But that's performative. And at the end of the day, that still doesn't get me what I need. It'll never get me what I need, because it's just like not sustainable. It's not sustainable for somebody to only give you what you need in response to you doing something for them. It's not sustainable to overperform. One, because it's manipulative, but two, because I don't know what the fuck is going on with this car. Maybe I need to I don't fucking know. I'm overstimulated, but I'm even in this car because I don't want to sit in my sister's house and talk about this and have her hear me, even though she watches my videos. But you don't need to hear me in the moment. But yeah, I'm just it just sucks how many things are connected to each other, and it sucks how much you have to, how much you have to do just to be at a fucking base level of fucking humanity. Like, when I say I feel like my mind is in a blender, I literally feel like my mind is like I don't even fucking know what's going on. Even right now, weeks ago, if you watched my videos, you know, if I was talking about this, I would be bawling in tears. I can't cry. I literally can't cry. Even just now, tears started to form, and something in me sucked them back up, because I literally can't cry, because if I cry, I may not stop crying, because I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so overwhelmed, and I'm so overstimulated, and I'm so just exhausted, and I feel like there's so many things that I need to work on right now. Like, it's not even just, finding a job and all of the things. Like, I need to work on my health, not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Like, I need to work on me as a whole. Like, it's like I feel like I need to like rebuild myself. And the fucking attachment styles is not, I mean, it's definitely not the smallest part, but that's just one piece of the fucking puzzle. I want to feel safe. Like, I really just want to feel safe overall. I want to feel safe emotionally. I want to feel safe financially. I want to feel safe spiritually. I want to feel safe physically. I just want to feel fucking safe. And I've never felt safe in my life. Ever. And coming to terms with it as a fucking adult is like, whoa, what the fuck did y'all do, man? Why the fuck did y'all keep having kids? Like, come on. Why the fuck did y'all keep having kids? And it sucks because I'm like fiending for a closeness from someone. Specifically romantically at this point. I would, as much as my life is in shambles, I would love to just have somebody that's like, I don't want nobody to take all my worries away, because I don't even think that's fair, but like, damn, something to take the motherfucking edge off. But it sucks because I am not even equipped to receive any sort of real, raw, honest, I don't even want to say unconditional love, but like just a pure love that's not performative, a pure love. I can't even imagine somebody loving me simply for me. I don't even know what that looks like. Outside of, like I said, outside of my friend Nikki, I know people love me. I know my family loves me. I know the friends that I do have love me, but it always just feels conditional. And it always feels like if I express an emotion that they don't like, it's just like repercussion after repercussion. Like, my mom used to literally buy me things as a way to like apologize for whatever she done did to fuck up. And then the next time I do something that she doesn't like, she would take it all away. Like, I would come home to a fucking empty room because she took all of my shit away. And that's just the story of my life. It's just like, now I feel myself getting emotional. And like I just said, I don't even have the space to be emotional right now. I genuinely don't have the space to be emotional. I have to keep it together, because if I don't, I'll literally fall apart. So we're going to end this clip right here, because these tears, if they really start to fall, they'll never stop. So we gotta just shut up. As you can tell, I'm back inside of my sister's house doing a face mask, about to take a shower and go to sleep, because I gotta wake up early tomorrow morning. And since tomorrow is Friday, I'm going to just end this video right here. I don't even know why I didn't end it earlier when I was still in the car, but we're gonna end the video right here. That attachment style shit just took me through a loop, but I'm out of my head. I'm not out of my head. We know that. I live in my head, so I'm not out of my head, but I am going to try and think about something totally different. Oh, I meant to mention too, I deactivated my fitness Instagram. My regular Instagram has been deactivated, but I deactivated my fitness Instagram because I feel like something about social media and having access to information that I don't really want to have access to, and then also people having access to me that I don't really want to have them to have access to. was causing me to be very overwhelmed and very overstimulated. And I really feel like I need like to go completely ghost, even from people that I really know. Like I feel like I need, well, I ain't gonna ghost from y'all because this quite literally keeps me sane, but I don't know, something is feeling like I need to just go completely off the grid, even though I'm never on Instagram long at all. But this fitness Instagram has been my way of being like, oh, I'm gonna be on Instagram because I want to make content and da. No, the content that I want to make, I'll just post on YouTube. The fitness content that I feel like I'm gonna make, I'll just post it on YouTube. I can't do Instagram. It truly overwhelms and overstimulates me to the fucking max. And yeah, I need to reel it back in. And I need to just focus. I can't focus on anything. I really need some fucking Adderall, but that's not going to happen because I have poor people insurance. They don't really want to give poor people Adderall. That's a topic for another day, but yeah, I had to deactivate it. I need to my brother is about to come back in here and be loud as fuck. I can literally already hear him outside. So we're ending this. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.